this may not be a widely known fact, but Her Majesty the Queen was actually the chief patron of the British Opera Brass Band Championships, were held last weekend. It's the oldest and most prestigious band competition in the world. Now, due to COVID, it hasn't been able to be on for a few years, but the winners, I am delighted to say, were the Brighouse and Rastrick band. They're here in the studio with us, but first, before I introduce them, let's take a look at that winning performance. What a wonderful sound. Well, joining me now in the studio is Bethan, Mike and Chris. Congratulations to you. First of all, let's talk about this Bobby Dazzler. Look at that! That's what you came home with. Isn't that fantastic? How many people did it take to carry that home?
Well, a couple, I think.
Yeah, there's a big case at that company as well.
Yeah, sure. Now, Bethan, first time in 44 years that your band has won this. What does it mean to win something like this?
It's incredible. It's really, really good. And actually, with winning this, we've qualified for the European Championships as well. So that will be held in 2024. But it's just amazing for the band. We haven't won this in 44 years. So the last time we won this was 1978. So it's an amazing feeling, yeah. Now, Chris, I know you've been in the band, what, just over a year?
Yeah.
So are you maybe the secret weapon to success here?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Now, what is it you think that clinched it? Because there's, what, 18 bands, is that right? You all play the same piece. And, of course, you beat off stiff competition from bands across the country and also some really good Yorkshire bands as well.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of great bands. I think, you know, the adjudicators were kind of looking for a special something, I guess. They'd had a conversation with the composer of the piece, Edward Gregson, before. So I think there's a lot that they were looking for, that they knew that they were looking for, you know, a certain sound maybe that we clearly had, I guess.
And did you have a feeling, Bethan, that, yes, we've done it when you performed?
It was a pretty good feeling when we came off stage. We did feel very happy with the performance when we came off stage. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's always down to whatever the adjudicators are looking for on that particular day. And we were very lucky.
You did. Yeah. So, Mike, tell me, because obviously last weekend, that's when the competition was. Her Majesty was the patron of the competition, and this running so close to her passing, what was the atmosphere like?
I think a lot of people were quite confused to start with, because we obviously didn't know whether the competition was going to go ahead. So there was all that kind of stipulations to what was going to happen. I think there was a massive amount of relief that the competition was going ahead in some respects, but they had a very sombre feel about the day. There was obviously a lovely tribute paid to Her Majesty at the start of the competition. They played the national anthem twice, once to open the competition and obviously to close it. But obviously, don't forget, we've come off the back of COVID. This competition should have happened 2 years ago. So we've been kind of rehearsing this piece for a couple of years. And there was that massive relief to actually be on stage. So it's very, very mixed emotions on the day, I think.
But really poignant, actually, Chris, that you did win this on the year of the patron's passing.
That's right, yeah. You know, and we do hope that King Charles III will carry on that patronage. You know, it's something that the first time that the Queen was... Actually, the patron was 1952, the year of her coronation. So, you know, it's a long history that the British Open has with the royal family. So hopefully it'll continue.
Now, you are competition winners, so if anyone wants to come and see you, demand will be high. When is your next performance, Bethan?
So we are actually performing in Ireland in a couple of weeks.
Bit far for me, that one.
Yeah, so the next one that is up north is on the 22nd of October at Huddersfield Town Hall. Yep. And it's a joint concert with Foden's band.
Yeah, the current national champions as well.
Fantastic. Now, last question. Who gets to put this on the mantelpiece?
Not sure if anyone has one big enough, do you?
No, or strong enough. But this does go with you, doesn't it, to all your competitions?
Yes.
Fantastic. Need strong muscles. It looks like you've all got them. Thank you very much for coming in, and best of luck with what comes next.
Thank you.
Keely, fancy lifting it?
Well, I'm not sure I'd want to try. I'll leave it